Everybody, welcome back to the Miniac, and in today's video we are continuing the Dream Garage series sponsored by outmotoring.com, and we are focusing today on the R57 Mini Convertible. Now unfortunately there are quite a few variations out there, and it might take some doing to find the exact one I'm looking for. But before we dive into that, a little bit of a background on the car. Launched in 2008 as a 2009 model for the US market, it was basically a drop-top version of the hardtop. It used the same 1.6 liter engines, the N14 early on and then the N18, or the N12 and N16 if you were getting a Cooper variant. It used a 6-speed Aisin automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual Getrag. Colors were very similar across the board. There were some unique colors depending on what special edition that you happen to get, including the Highgate edition, and just to name a few. So there were some things out there that were pretty cool about it, and we're going to be diving in and looking for that vehicle. So let's get to it. We are on Auto Trader because that is where I always start this, and I have decided to narrow my search to 2011 to 2015. 2015 was the last model year for that car. So the reason why is I don't want to deal with the N14 unless it's a JCW, but really I just think the 2011 to 2015, fewer issues. And if you go 2013 and newer, 2013 to 2015 that is, probably even fewer issues than that, and you're going to find some really low mileage examples out there. So let's dive in. We are on Auto Trader, as I just said, and I've already selected a few here that caught my attention. And this one in particular, it looks like it is, what color is this? This looks very familiar. It's a familiar gray. I think it's Eclipse Gray. And it has 31,000 miles for one, so really low mileage for this car. And it's a beautiful car. Nice black wheels. It is a Cooper S because like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to find a John Cooper Works. This one's pretty nice though. Nice chrome trim. Now unfortunately it's probably going to be an automatic. Most of them are. But let's find out. Yep, it is an automatic. So a little on the slow side. But if we are talking about a convertible that you're going to use for cruising, you might not necessarily be concerned about the fact that it's going to be a slower vehicle. So either way, 15,888 for this one, not bad. 31,000 miles, it is Eclipse Gray, as you just said. Leatherette interior, the interior looks like it's in pretty good shape. The overall exterior of the car looks like it's in pretty good shape, and it's low mileage, so you can't go wrong there. Nice looking car, $245 a month. The N18 engine, again, great looking car. Let's move on to the next one. So this one is Ice Blue. Now that is a rare color. It doesn't have the more desirable xenon headlights, but it does have 16-inch wheels, which in this case were probably a little bit better. Sometimes the 16-inch ones were more comfortable than the 18s and the 17s, but it's a cool looking color, and the interior is also very nice. So there is that going for it. Nice looking car though, looks like it's in good shape. Belt line trim looks like it's in good shape, and if you need to replace your belt line trim for this car, Outmotoring does carry it. So overall very nice. Again, an automatic. This one has had an upgrade though of the center screen. That is interesting. Don't know if that's necessarily something I'm going to want, but it does have that upgrade. 18,990, and it has 20,000 miles. So again, really low mileage on these cars. So we're going to go on to our next one. This one is in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It is iced chocolate, and I've had a Mini in iced chocolate, so I loved that color. It was a beautiful color. And this one's a 2015 Cooper S. And based on the pictures, which they photographed it at night, which is a big no-no if you're going to photograph a car, especially if you're trying to sell it. Never photograph a car in the dark. Not a bad-looking car. Not bad looking. Why are these mats covering the seats? That makes me wonder. Automatic climate control, heated seats, every feature imaginable, including the rear fog lights. Nice. It is an automatic, obviously. Okay. Not terrible, not terrible. 93,000 miles though, and it's $9,500, so there's that to consider. Okay, this one has a John Cooper Works body kit, but is it a John Cooper Works? It has the badging. Doesn't have the right wheels to be a JCW. It's missing the rear badging. It does have the scuttles. It's an automatic, 2014. It's okay, but I'm seeing some imperfections in there that make me, again, leather interior, it's nice. 71,000 miles. Issues there on the door trim. Not the best shape for a JCW. I mean, I like it, but not that much. And it's midnight black, which means it's going to be scratched to heck, and that's really hard to get one of those cleaned up. So that's going to be nixed from the list. Okay, so I do have a Cooper on here. This one is midnight black. Nice little detail there. Checkered mirror caps, checkered side scuttles. Very nice. Automatic transmission, of course. Oh, that's horrible on that wheel. 78,000 miles, and it looks like that on the steering wheel. That means they use the cruise control a lot. Not a good one in my book. We're going to nix that one. This is Spice Orange, and not a bad looking car. It's a Cooper. Black leatherette. Is it a manual? No, it's an automatic. Okay. Now, if you're going to buy a Cooper, they are the lower horsepower ones. I would probably go for the manual if you're going to get that car. So we're going to nix that one. Okay, here we go. Here's a Spice Orange Cooper S. Let's see here. Nice little vehicle overall. The exterior looks very clean. I like the black headlights. Looks good. Looks tidy. Roof looks good. A few little rock chips here and there, but you're going to find those on any Mini, so who cares? Boot looks good. Automatic transmission again. I mean, not bad. 136,000 miles. Well. Yeah, if it has that kind of mileage... Okay, now I'm seeing fuel imperfections. Okay, if it has that kind of mileage, you're going to probably want to get the turbo serviced if it hasn't already been done so. Oh my gosh. Okay. $6,200, 136,000 miles. Oh, nice little car, but we're going to cut that one from the list. Okay, here's another black one. I'm not going to even bother looking at the photos. Low mileage, but does it have a manual? I might as well look at the photos. Now I'm going to get a little bit more picky. Okay, it's an automatic. Okay, $12,000, 29,000 miles. It's okay. It's not me. Okay, this one's a Cooper S, but it does have the JCW body kit. Now, does it have the manual? It has the R112 wheels too, so there is that. It's a 2013, so it's going to have the N18 motor. Chili red, white mirror caps, 62,000 miles. They want 13,000 for it. Now, at least it's a Cooper S, and they've admitted that. JCW badge on it, so it possibly had the tuning kit added to it. It is a manual. Ooh. That's a good one. And it's a Cooper S, so it has the N18. If it has the tuning kit, it has almost 200 horsepower. That would be good. Has the JCW seats, the cloth JCW seats, that is. Nice. Very nice. Do we have a... Ooh, look at the red on the interior. Wow. Seats look great. Okay, let's see if we can get a photo of the engine. Do we have a photo? We don't have a photo of the engine. Okay. So some possibilities with this one. It might be good, might not be good. We won't know for sure unless we actually get a view of the engine. And that's something I would want to see. 13,000, 62,000 miles, chili red, could be a possibility. Okay, here's another chili red. This is a Cooper S as well in Wappingers Falls, New York. And I've lived near Wappingers Falls, actually, so there's that. 49,000 miles, $17,000. Nice looking car overall. It's a pretty Cooper S. It has the LED fog lights, so there's that. 49,340 miles. It's an automatic, unfortunately. But it is a nice one. Okay, so I did pull up cars.com. We're going to go take a look over there. So there is this one that popped up. This is a Cooper S. Now, it does have the halogen headlights. It's not my all-time favorite. The wheels kind of caught my attention, so I figured why not show this one. And it's an automatic, so we're going to nix that one too. All right. Oh, here's another one from cars.com. This is a nice one. This is a Cooper S. Again, the halogen headlights. $10,000. What's the mileage? 10,998, 102,000 miles, so the mileage is a little high. Let's see what the engine looks like. Wheels look good. Tire tread looks good. Body looks fairly good. Might be a little concerned about that right there. Body panel alignment doesn't look too bad. I want to see the engine. It has Harman Kardon. It's an automatic. Okay, here we go. Engine. All right, looks fairly clean, but it does look like they cleaned it. I see evidence of Armor All. And Armor All is a horrible cleaning product to use on anything because it makes everything look way too shiny. So there is that to consider. So I wouldn't... they're trying to hide something maybe. I don't know. Nope, I'm not going to do it. Not going to risk it. Okay, so I did pull up one from Bring a Trailer. This is $6,499 current bid. It's a 2011, 29,000 mile Cooper S with a 6-speed manual. And it is a very nice car. It looks like it's been very well taken care of. The interior is really immaculate. The wood dash, that's a really unique feature. Overall, looks like it's a good shape. This car new was $36,800. And judging by this price down here, they paid almost 40 grand for it with additional features probably. But all the photos are here. So you can literally see every single angle of this car. California car. Okay. Looks like it's been well taken care of. Show me more of the body of the vehicle. Let's see. Anything to be of concern? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, 30,000 miles, basically. 2011. Currently at $6,500. I could see this thing going maybe for $12,000. I don't think it would go higher than that. But otherwise, not a bad looking car. So there is that one to consider. So that brings us back to 5 choices on Auto Trader. So I'm going to nix this blue one. Yes, I like the blue. But it's not very well optioned. The 2015 is nice in Wappenders Falls. It's an automatic, but it's a nice vehicle. I mean, it really is. $16,995, 49,000 miles. This 2015, 93,000 miles, ice chocolate. I love that color. $9,500, not a bad deal. But I don't know. Probably not. All right, so that leaves us this 2011 in Eclipse Gray. This chili red JCW spec'd Cooper S, and this red 2015 Cooper S. The 2011's okay. It's a nice car. $15,800 for $31,000. This one is $13,000 for 62,000 miles, and this one's 49,000 miles at $17,000. 49,000 miles at $17,000. It's only 2 years newer, and it's not even a higher packaged car. Okay, I think I made my decision. And my decision is this one. 2013 Mini Cooper S with the JCW appearance package. The reason why I think the Cooper S with the JCW appearance package is a great looking car. I also think the fact that this engine is a really good engine. In fact, I've been told that from a low-end torque standpoint, the Cooper S has better low-end torque than the JCW. So there is something to consider when you're looking at that. But from a aesthetic perspective, I think a Cooper S looks really good with the JCW package on it. And you can still do all the upgrades to it. If you want to add the brakes to it later, you can do that. You can do all sorts of crazy things to this. You can do tuning kits to this. You can do everything. They didn't show the picture of the engine. It might have the tuning kit. It might not. The fact that it has the black grille, which is usually a telltale sign of the tuning kit being installed, seems to indicate to me it may have the tuning kit on it. So there is that to consider. $13,000, chili red, black interior, manual transmission, 62,000 miles. You really can't go wrong with that vehicle. And $200 a month if you finance it. A really high interest rate though these days. Wow. So there's that to consider. But this is a good looking car, and if you happen to be in Chicago, Illinois, you might want to buy this one. But there you have it. This is the one I would pick. As always, look for things that might need repair. Look for the belt line on these cars. Look at the turbo, obviously. Look at all sorts of things that typically plague the R56 generation. Timing chain is a big one. Now, this one may not need the timing chain. It might be fine. But I do know there is an active recall currently on the footwell module, so there might be something to look into on this car if it has that issue. You definitely want to get that addressed. But otherwise, for 13 grand with 62,000 miles, chili red, a convertible, this would be the one that I would add to the Dream Garage. And on that note, thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, check out more content on this channel at the end of this video.